Hi friends, this is Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today I'm going to be going through setting up my July monthly budget in EveryDollar. Right now I'm just creating a July sheet or a budget from my previous budget in June, and then I'm just going to go in and make changes. The note that I had on the screen was just saying that I also use this to make future projections just to see if I can afford something. It came in really useful when I needed to move and I wanted to make sure I could afford to move, because I was still a little bit insecure about whether I could cover it or not. Right now, I'm putting in some money for my paychecks for auditing and merchandising that I do, and it feels good to actually put something there. And I'm also putting in money I'm going to transfer from my savings. I'm deleting the line where I transferred, I think, money for iPhone, because I'm not going to do that this month. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. I don't have to do that again. Now I'm going through my items and I'm starting off with my savings, and I'm looking to see what I need to put money into, what do I need to get rid of. That's all I do from one month to the next. In dental, I found out what that money that I was saving actually was for. It was my student loans. I had put aside about $1,200 to help cover what I was going to owe for my student loans when I was trying to get my payment changed. And that's where the money came from. I used $600 to pay for my phone, and I had another $600 sitting in an account, and it was about dental. That's what it was for. I'm creating a little bucket also for my taxes, my quarterly estimates. I pay myself in arrears, and so I set aside that money for my taxes, 25% of what I'm making. And so now I am clicking on my MLGW. I was putting $200 in there, and I think I made a mistake. Now I'm going back and refining what my mobile phone is. Sometimes that goes up to like $65. My cable bill, I'm adjusting it down to what I saw online is projected to be for the month of July. And I'm adjusting my rent back up to $988. I think this month it should be $888, but this is the last month for the promotional period. But yes, it took me forever to figure out what that sinking fund money was for, and that's what it was for. It was my dental. I need a root canal, and I have been putting money aside for that for a while. I'm adjusting my gas from $80 to $100 because I am merchandising, so I'm doing a lot of driving. And I'm putting in my car, the $20 for the repairs and replacement, the $10 for the licensing and taxes, and that's going to come due in November. And I'll put that all in one cash envelope. My subscriptions, I'm adjusting it because I need to not only account for Blogilates, Netflix, I also have to include iCloud storage too, just in case when I use my cell phone to record, I can actually save the content. That was a nice little surprise, but I never recorded anything on my phone before anyway. So for miscellaneous gifts, I'm scheduling $200, and that's just for my son's birthday. He'll be 25 and he just wants the money, which I'm good with that. And I'm straightening up my household and putting it back at 50. If you see a cash envelope bucket and you see it's off by like a penny, a lot of times when I order something or I pay with my debit card, I take the cash back in and I have to deposit. That's the agreement that I made with myself. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking iCloud storage off as an individual line and keeping it included in with the subscriptions as a bucket. So I have them all in one place. And now I'm just making a note for myself because I canceled Blogilates, but I want to make sure that it's canceled. And I'm also keeping track of what's in here because, as you can see, I can be a little bit forgetful. And the more stressed I get, the more I forget what I'm supposed to be remembering. And this is where I also reconcile throughout the month. every transaction that goes through my bank account, my primary checking account, clears through here. So I'm adjusting my life insurance back up. This is just to make sure if the company does not cover the premium like they stated, I know it's a part of my budget and it's not a big deal. I'm adjusting my renter's insurance up to $20. And in August, I have to remember to adjust my car insurance up to like 101 something. Now here, adjusting my student loans to $900. If you look at that little gray box over to the right where it has the starting balance, that actually will allow you to do entry in that field once July starts. You can't put a starting balance in if the month hasn't started. And now I'm going to the car loan and I'm going to make an adjustment to it. And what I'm looking at when I make these entries is my monthly cash flow plan. Some things are kind of predictable, but some other things, especially like my debt snowball, and I'm now starting to do some merchandising. I never know what that amount is going to be that I'm going to be tossing at the car. So I need something to reference, and that's what I use is my monthly cash flow plan. And now I look at the top and I see I have $50 left over. What I forgot was my Sam's Club renewal is going to take place. And so I'm going to create a line item for it. And I just type that in and put the $50 in, and then I'll have an EveryDollar budget. But yeah, I really do like this tool for reconciling my budget and reconciling my checking account, because I can click on my accounts and see how much money I have in there. I can write that down. I can subtract out what I know is about to come out. And if things have changed, I can do the math and see if there's anything extra that can be put to that. And so now I'm checking my graph because I like to see what my percentage is that's going to that. And so you can check it by scrolling down and looking to see how much is going to that, or you can highlight that part of the graph and you see the font has been darkened down there along with the percentage. So I like to try to get over 40%. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful evening, morning, or night. Bye.